Hey, what's going on, guys? Anth Predicts here. So today I have a new video going on, and today, I don't know if you saw, but there was a poll that came out that showed Joe Biden, Elizabeth Warren, and Bernie Sanders basically tied for first place in the Democratic primary. Now, I just want to say real quick, this is going to be a quick video, that this poll is not the end of all polls. This does not mean Joe Biden is done. This does not mean Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders are now in first place. This was only one poll showing that. When it comes to primaries are easier to predict what's going to happen than the general election. I know it may sound crazy, but primaries, you look for strings. You look for like a lot of data going on at the same time. For instance, right now, as you see, this is a chart of how the primary is going on now. Joe Biden's the green, Bernie Sanders is the blue, and that brownish goldish color is Elizabeth Warren. As you can see, Bernie Sanders has been in first place this whole time. He has started to dip down a little bit, but he's been reliably in first in the Real Clear Politics average. Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, Bernie being in blue, and as I mentioned, Elizabeth Warren being the brownish gold color, they have been starting to battle it out for second and third place. But for now, it's still hard to tell who's going to take it. But they both are pulling from the same progressive left-wing part of the Democratic Party. Biden's still running away with the moderate conservative part of the Democratic Party. So, do I believe Joe Biden is not in first anymore? No, I still believe Joe Biden's in first place. No, I do. I will say this. Some of Biden's support is starting to go away, but as of now, we don't know where that support's going. Because in the past, when Joe Biden lost a lot of support and went to Kamala Harris, when she went from 6 points to 10, you could tell because all of Biden's support went down while hers went up. But now his support's going down as well as hers. And you can see Warren and Sanders' support is also starting to go down as Biden's going down. And you look at the chart, and there isn't really a clear candidate it's going to. They're all starting to go down. Which, in my opinion, is not an indication of one Democratic candidate that's starting to pick up steam. It's actually more the Democratic Party voters saying, okay, well, now I'm not sure who I'm going to vote for, or maybe they're considering voting for a third-party Libertarian or Green Party candidate, or maybe they're actually, some are starting to go for President Trump. Maybe they notice some of the Democrats' policies are too crazy and they wouldn't consider voting for a Democrat. And maybe now they're starting to reconsider Donald Trump, or maybe some of the lesser candidates who aren't polling as good, such as Andrew Yang or Tulsi Gabbard or Beto O'Rourke or Pete Buttigieg. They're starting to see, hey, you know what, maybe let's give these guys a chance. The top three are crazy. So at the end of the day, Biden's still in first, Sanders and Warren still battling out for second and third, and it's pretty much still a three-person race. If you're Joe Biden, if you're a fan of him, this is not over yet. It is starting to get close. It's starting to come down to crunch time. If Joe Biden's going to want to remain in first place, the next debate, he's going to do very good. If you're Elizabeth Warren and Bernie Sanders, honestly, just keep doing what you're doing, because there's a pretty good chance Bernie Sanders is going to, or Joe Biden's going to implode on himself. And then if Joe Biden implodes, it's down to Bernie Sanders versus Elizabeth Warren, and that's going to be a hell of a fun primary to watch. Honestly, Biden or Bernie versus Warren, I don't know who comes out of that. I think there actually might be like an actual fight or like a cage match to decide that one. I'm not sure. But thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.